Once again, United World Wrestling, from amateur to pro, freestyle wrestling. What do you think? Before we start, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, share, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think about this wrestling video. United World Wrestling. Ever since the competition where Mr. Jordan Burroughs was the top of the U.S. wrestling division, was awarded a title. Doesn't that seem like their freestyle wrestling is similar to, I don't know, pro wrestling? I mean, think about it, kiddies. Think about it. I mean, if you a freestyle wrestler, amateur freestyle wrestler, who wins so many goals that he get awarded a belt in which the pro wrestlers are awarded after winning a title that he worships. I mean, I didn't explain that in my last video. I mean, that was the question. Is United World Wrestling amateur freestyle wrestling becoming pro? I don't know. That was the question, everybody. I'm not gonna lie about it. I mean, freestyle amateur wrestlers, they don't wear no headgear. The only gear is wear their tights, their shoes, and the ankle straps they represent for either red or blue side. That's it. But what else is missing? I mean, if you was to put two wrestlers on a mat, yeah, two wrestlers on a wrestling mat, that has surrounded by four poles with ropes connect to each one, and then you're surrounded by a crowd who cheers you on while wrestling. You have a pro wrestling pro freestyle wrestling where you get awarded a belt. Am I right? Or am I right? Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm right and I will shut up. I mean, what they do in freestyle wrestling is that they wrestle through points. Am I right? They wrestle by points based on the takedowns and the pins. Or almost pins. Just like they did for Impact Grand Championships. For TNA Impact Wrestling. And the rounds they did for it as well. I mean, we know that you know, certain wrestling events of free amateur freestyle wrestling has rounds, so don't get it twisted. So it seemed like amateur freestyle wrestling and the Impact Grand Championships from TNA Impact is similar to pro wrestling. Because amateur freestyle wrestling means you get awarded a medal and a belt. Ooh, buddy. That says even that says pro wrestling right there. Yeah. I mean, they used to give out just medals at that time. I mean, when they start giving out belts, the only term I know they give out belts was Super 32. I mean, Mr. Jordan Burroughs kind of proved that for me. That if you get a medal, you definitely gonna get a belt, right? Tell me if I'm right. I mean, this is a video I am making, people. If an amateur freestyle wrestler get a belt, just like a pro wrestler does, then what does that say? Doesn't this video says it all? Tell me if I'm lying, and I'll shut up. Or tell me the truth, and I keep going. So what do you think? Is United World Wrestling Amateur Freestyle League? How to describe it? I mean, the UWW is an amateur freestyle league. That part I do know. But if you're not wearing no headgear and just wearing nothing but your shoes and tights while wrestling on a one level mat surrounded by a crowd. I mean, if you put, like I said earlier, if you put four poles and ropes connected to each one of those poles, and you have yourself a wrestling ring, you could get pro freestyle wrestling. Mm, very good, very good, very good, very nice, very nice, real nice, real nice. Mm. UWW or United World Wrestling, Pro Freestyle Wrestling. Oh, and also, if you are interested, there are Super 32 wrestling matches going on YouTube. Please check it out. I'm your boy, Chris Blackthorn Harris. When it comes to my wrestling skills, I'm a powerhouse and a technician. What's yours?